without realizing it. You all have followed me for so many years. Now I'm about to die. It's time I give you something, so you won't get bullied after I'm gone. What I'm giving you is already inside. Boss, go ahead and open it. Boss, this is for you. Master, I'm leaving now. Second brother, this is for you. Greetings, Your Highness. Where's my dear senior brother? He just left. I've already sent someone after him. They'll leave marks along the way. Your Highness, should we go chase him now? My senior brother isn't simple. Let them chase him. Let's wait here first. I'll stay and wait for my junior. We all lived together for 5 years after all. So it's only right that, as his senior, I send him off myself. Third brother, this is for you. Master, open your eyes and look. I'm your favorite third disciple. How can you play favorites like this? Even if I came the latest and served you for the shortest time. You didn't have to leave me the worst gift. Do you remember? After you were bedridden, the other two refused to help. So I was the one who took care of everything. Even cleaning you up. I've cleaned you and served you until now. So how could you treat me like this? Your brothers are so decisive. Why are you still nagging? All right. If you don't want my arrangement, I won't force you. Master, you're really biased. You stalled for time for the eldest brother. Can't you guess what's going on outside? Second brother, that vulture must be waiting outside for me. If I just walk out with this book, I'll be killed and robbed for sure. That's your problem. If you didn't plan ahead, why come to me as your master? As you can see, I'm almost dead from the eyebrows down. What help can I give you now? Even if I gave you something better, you couldn't handle it. Besides, with your talent, this cultivation technique suits you best. Trying something else just wastes your time. You're only a mortal. What? You expect to get stronger and wipe out everyone within a quarter of an hour? Yeah, that's a real issue. Master, even though I don't have connections like second brother, I still have my dignity. I'd rather die fighting than live a miserable life. Didn't think you'd care about this. So what do you want? I heard from others. That master knows an extremely powerful and fierce curse. You mean death curse? Master, may I learn it? Fine, I'll teach you the death curse. We can swap it for the other technique. If you don't like the original, fine. Guide key into your body. Use your life as a bridge. Connect with heaven and earth. And kill enemies from afar. This curse is the peak of all curses. You can use hair, blood, skin, or personal belongings as mediums, just like with normal curses. Or you can kill up close. To use the death curse, the medium is very important. It can be hair, blood, etc. Or even just your gaze. So you're saying, if I see my enemy and activate the curse, I can just kill them. Yep, that's how strong it is. But there's a price to pay. The price is your lifespan. To kill your target, you have to give up your life. And in that process, many things can affect the result, like fate, luck, and identity. With your fate and remaining years, you can only kill 3 people outside at most. If you try to kill second brother, you'd probably be killed by the backlash before you get him. At most, you cut off his path, and he'd die miserably decades later. So, you still dare go out and risk it with the curse? Of course I dare. I'd rather die standing than live on my knees. This old man is just trying to scare me. It's almost funny. As a transmigrator with endless life, I've survived in this world for 50 years. Now that I have what I want, I'm going all out. Master, is the life technique only for prolonging life? Maybe, but no one's tried. You're pretty clever, but too greedy. The rule here is, you each only get one. You already got the death curse from me. What more do you want? If he won't let it go, I'll just use the death curse on him. Master is a true expert. Rumor has it he was once a big deal. Who could do amazing things in this world? You can't take someone like that lightly. Should I just spend 1,000 years of life to test it? No, that's looking down on Master. I'm just an average guy. My only move is death. I have one chance, but I can act more than once. Miss and I'm done for. I'll be the one who dies. Classic case of power but low HP. If I go for it, it's all in. It has to be one shot, one kill. Decided, I'm spending 100,000 years of life. Or 1,000,000 years of life. Wait, that's not cautious enough. How about 1,000,000,000,000 years instead? Junior brother, why are you sneaking around? Afraid Master will eat you. Second brother, I didn't know you were rich. Why'd you fight us for those wild veggies then? You're asking for it. Hey. Go. So quick to act? Master isn't even dead yet. Second brother, you're already ready to turn on your own? Aren't you rushing things? Who are you fooling? If Master weren't nearly dead, would you be dragging things out in there? You just want a few more moments alive. Your tricks can't fool me. Do it. Liu Granny's tofu in a carrying pole. I knew second brother had connections in Qingxi town. Planted a lot of people here. And I found some too. But I didn't expect. All of you work for him. Turns out the whole Qingxi town is his. So you were just putting on a show. Biggest roleplay ever. That's right. All these years, the whole town has slowly been replaced by my people. If not for acting in front of the old man, I never take your insults. Do we really have to turn on each other and spill blood? All I got was just a basic life-prolonging skill. It's not even as good as one of your moves. If you wanted it, just ask. Why make it so bloody? No one wants to look bad here. You think I care about that little technique? No, I care about my pride. Anyone who knows my shame must die. Well, looks like they're all dead anyway. Even if they knew they'd be abandoned, they never hesitated. That's too loyal. Nothing we can do then. Master didn't lie. The death curse really is easy to use. No way. What happened, Zhang? Infinite life really has no side effects. It's him. He's the one behind all this. Oh, the brat really had a backup plan. I need to get out of here fast. Number, don't kill me. Give me one reason to let you live. You can't kill me. Do you know who I am? Do you know my status? Touching me will only bring you endless trouble. I can apologize to you and introduce you to a circle you've never even imagined. Hope this thing isn't soul-bound. You almost turned the tables on me. Wait, is this a storage ring? Too bad, I'm still just a mortal. There's no way to confirm it, let alone access the space inside. The cultivation system and arts of this world. Are they all this magical? An average-looking root-changing method. Could actually be like this. Root-changing method. It's about turning your spirit into a seed, planting it in the soil of your body, just like planting a tree, letting the spirit seed take root and sprout, and eventually grow into a towering tree. The resulting spirit power is incredibly strong. It rivals the divine sense of a cultivator. It has many wonderful uses. One such use, much like a cultivator's sense, is to project it outward. For searching and scouting, the death curse is powerful, sure, but it still has a major flaw.
It's limited to where I can see.
If an enemy gets behind me, or attacks from a blind spot, I'd be totally helpless. If I can reach that level, couldn't I fix the vision limit of the curse? The flaw is if enemies hide far away, or stay behind obstacles. I can't do anything to them. But with spirit power, that would all change. From this perspective, death curse and root changing seem to complement each other. Vitality art actually complements the death curse. It restores the life spent on the curse. But now it seems root changing and vitality also complement each other. The principle of vitality art is to enhance physical vigor and toughness, aiming for health and longevity. According to the records, it can be classed as top-tier fertile soil, and a strong body can nourish growth. All these methods are actually compatible. So first, senior brother took the primordial scripture. That scripture, does it complement my two arts and one method? What would happen if they were combined? Master, now I finally understand why you were so bothered about me taking both vitality art and the death curse. You even dropped your act to show killing intent. By taking both arts, I could actually start combining them, plus second senior brother at the door, and his root-changing method. In Master's eyes, since this man was already doomed, second senior and his backers could have gathered all three techniques and discovered the truth about their compatibility. Thinking further, things get very interesting. Based on this man's movie experience, someone weak like him, who accidentally finds the truth alone. What's coming next is being silenced by the mastermind. I'm getting a really bad feeling about this. What happened to you? How are you still alive? Why didn't the prince's men support us? What did you do to them? Answer my question. Without power, what's the point of having resolve? Without strength, in this world, you're absolutely nothing. But going there now, it's probably too late. To start training in vitality art, you need all sorts of herbs to nourish the body. To reach higher levels, you need legendary treasures, none of which I can get right now. By comparison, root changing focuses more on the internal. So I can do it anytime. He may have infinite life, but that's just longevity. It doesn't make him invincible. Disease, war, gangs. Even the high and mighty immortals. There are too many things that can kill him. He has the fruit of longevity, but he lacks the means to protect himself.
Next.
I just have to wait for the seed to sprout. First senior's men were waiting here. The Liuwo kingdom was crushed. The warriors' bodies were dumped. left for beasts to eat, while they vanished without a trace. Seniors 1 and 2 have complex identities. They're surrounded by top experts. Their influence is vast. To find out who they really are, I'll need help from a major power. But since they're not ordinary people, if I investigate recklessly, they'll get suspicious quickly, and it might even lead back to me. Open attacks are easy to dodge, but hidden ones are hard to avoid. I'm still too weak right now. My flaws are too fatal. I have strong offense, but only if I strike first. I can't stop surprise attacks or poison. I need to master root changing and vitality arts before I can ignore these threats. I practice root changing day and night, hoping the spirit seed sprouts soon. Drawing energy from heaven and earth, drugs that boost spirit are too rare. The apothecary hadn't even heard of them. Luckily, vitality art keeps my blood full. And with the body's support, the spirit seed finally sprouted. These techniques really do complement each other. They work best when practiced together. I just wonder, how great is that primordial scripture? 3 days later, I reached Zhuangquan Post. 6 years ago. Here, I met a man known as Bai Shaosheng. Oh my, you look extraordinary, young man. Don't go yet. I simply must read your fortune today. My greatest passion is seeking the Tao. I wonder if you can guide me to my path of immortality. Go to Qingxi Town to find a master. If I've accidentally gotten caught up in some deep conspiracy, then the source of all my problems must be this Bai Shaoshan. Even first senior wouldn't recognize this face. I'll go see Bai Shaoshan looking like this. Sir, tea or a meal? Excuse me, I wanted to ask, isn't this Baizhao Tower? Why is it a tea house now? It was once Baizhao Tower, but it changed into a tea house later. This has always been a tea house. Except 6 years ago, a fortune teller from nowhere approached my boss, asking to rent the place for a while. He paid enough to buy the whole building, just to rent it for a few months. My boss was overjoyed, of course. When the lease ended, the fortune teller vanished. The tea house reopened, and it's been that way since. He wouldn't just take his word for it. He asked many others after that. The result was everyone told him Baijiao Tower was just a fleeting memory. Oh no, I didn't even notice until now. I actually fell right into someone's trap. I was just an ordinary guy before. Why did Bai Shaosheng set this up targeting me? What's so special about me for them to focus on? Could it be about my immortality? Did they figure it out? If they really found out, that would be a huge problem. That's impossible. If they knew I was an immortal, and they really found out, they wouldn't bother going through all this. They'd just grab me, then torture or even use spirit-searching spells on me. That'd be way easier. If someone really did realize it, looking at the whole world, no one could resist coming after me. If it's not because they found out I'm immortal, then maybe it's just because I've got a unique body or a strange look. Maybe that's the real reason. But the timing just doesn't add up. Maybe I'm just some random small fry they caught by accident. I've only been here 5 years. Before I showed up, senior brother probably served that master for more than 10 years. Time for an experiment. Let's control the variables. Hey, excuse me. Is there something I can help you with? Little brother, let me ask you. Wasn't this place called Bai Shaolu? How did it become a tea house? Yeah, this used to be Bai Shaolu, but now it's a tea house. Didn't see that coming, but it kind of makes sense. Guess it's my fault. I let my guard down. Can't believe I got tricked like that. Hey, was it that Bai Shaolu owed you money or something? Or what happened? If that's the case, you should have come earlier. After all these years, there's no way to find them now. 1 hour ago, a guy came in just like you, asking me about Bai Shaolu. He then went around asking a bunch of people, just trying to figure out what happened here. Where is he now? Not sure. I remember he went that way to keep asking. Yeah, that guy looked just like this. Finally, my sketch is right this time. The forest is deep and the mountains are high. Pretty much nobody can spot me. As long as someone gets close, I'll definitely notice. Strange thing is, no one's actually been watching me. After taking all those herbs, my body got so strong. I can literally smash trees and rocks. My spiritual seed finally grew too, and started to sprout. Even put out a tiny little leaf. But for over a year now, I've never once felt anyone probing me with spiritual sense. Maybe really no one's paying attention to me. Or someone is watching me, and I'm just totally oblivious. Paranoia really messes you up. If anyone actually kept an eye on me, they'd have found out already. I barely pay a price to kill people or beasts with death curse spells. And if the spy isn't dumb, they'd figure out my insane lifespan. And if they can hold back after learning that, they're just an idiot. No clear leads at all. So here's the question. Why aren't they keeping tabs on me? If I keep overthinking, I'm gonna lose it. Thinking too hard about things I can't prove now. Is pointless. My real strength is what matters. Regular herbs can't support my progress any further. Guess it's time to hit the main map. Let's go big this time. Head straight for the capital. First stop, buy a map. Otherwise, I don't even know where the palace is. Hey, boss. Crap, I spent all my money a year ago. No choice, gotta find another way. Finally scraped together enough for a map. Those big cities even have African servers. That's actually pretty handy. First, head to the closest big city, Tongye City. But spending money along the way is a real headache. Sometimes I see people asking for a beating, just asking for it. But then that leads to even bigger trouble. I accidentally beat up the local governor's son. In the end, I had no choice. So after sawing 3 lines into all those corpses, I just had to leave. This place really is a city like none I've ever seen. Real supernatural herbs, and bottles of elixirs. First time I actually feel like a beggar from the countryside. Hey, hands off! You broke guy, can you even afford this? Break it, and you can't pay for it. You're looking for death now. Death curse magic. That power to decide life or death with 0 cost. Has it made me see regular people as nothing but animals? Like livestock? My attitude. Is it way behind the power I've gained? Don't let what I wear fool you. I just don't like showing off. I'm actually pretty loaded. They say you're just a bumpkin coming to town for the first time. And you deny it. These are legit mystical herbs and pills. Ever hear of a cultivator ever caring about regular money? Your money might make you a big shot in some backwater. Maybe people call you boss there.
But here.
You don't even rate being called a dog. Scram, get out of here. Stop getting in the way of our business. I'm spending money here and you're still mad? When did customers become this pathetic? What, you want to do something to me? Hey, immortal lord. Someone's causing trouble. Yeah, it's him. That's right, that's him. Some beggar from who knows where comes into Yochong with a sack of mortal cash and tries to act all tough. Come on, everyone, back me up here. I politely explained our rules at Hichon Hall, but he refused to listen. He got all mad instead, like he wanted to beat me up. Whatever, it doesn't matter now. Hichon Daoist pays me well every year. just to have me hold down the fort at the Tongye city branch. Unfortunately, after taking out a few clueless thieves, no one dared to cause trouble again. Even though you're just a mere mortal, it doesn't really matter now. Wait, that's not right. Your physical body should get another 100 million years of life first. Using up too much lifespan to cast the death curse. Is this really the outcome? The enemy's body and soul will decay to ashes before they even know what's happening. Spare me. I was blinded by my own ignorance. I didn't recognize greatness. I offended you, good sir. I'm willing to die to atone. Just please spare my life. Looks like you're completely out of it. You're contradicting yourself while you talk. Please just let me go this time. Please. I could give you a chance to live, but you have to be smart about it. At least don't cry. Don't distract me. Cool. All right, let's get moving. Go to your pharmacy and pack up every valuable herb and pill. Bag them all up for me. I'm taking them. Remember to label the different pills. That's good. Keeping him alive really does help me tidy up quicker. I've done everything I can. Can you let me go now? Letting you go is actually pretty easy. But after making such a big mess, someone will definitely dig for the truth. Can I really trust you to keep your mouth shut? Number. I'll grit my teeth and keep silent. I won't tell a soul. Naive. If you can help me today just to stay alive, what's stopping you from exposing me tomorrow? If your life's on the line again? Those cultivators can even use soul searching. There's no way you can keep a secret. If letting you live puts me in more danger, why should I keep my promise? You tricked me. You liar. Stop. Don't move. Wait, how come I've never seen you at Hichan Pharmacy? At that pharmacy. You were never there. How did you walk out the back door? I'm calling the authorities right now. I made it through 99 bows. But the last one, I messed up, and something went wrong. Looks like I have to send you all on your way. Sending this many people to the afterlife is exhausting. Better stay in Tongju City for a while. Carrying a huge bag like this around would be way too obvious in Faijo. Use up some of these pills in the city first. Then leave when things cool down. Out of all this stuff, there are only a few things that are actually useful to me. Feels like I worked so hard just to rob a bunch of useless junk. A few days ago, the pharmacy owner clearly told me, but now they won't open the door. What's going on? Yeah, exactly. I even ordered a pill today, but couldn't get it. What happened to the pharmacy's formation barrier? I can't believe Hichun Pharmacy got robbed. This is gonna be a huge deal. The Hichun Pharmacy massacre has become the hottest topic in town. You're sure this is Zhuanzang, the self-guided tour guide? You told me a nascent soul master didn't even get a chance to react and ended up like the others in the store? What kind of being could pull that off? Some ancient monster in disguise? Why would a powerhouse like that come to Tongye City? And no one saw it coming. Why would anyone care about this place? Even the cheap stuff was completely cleaned out. When I first heard about this, I was just as shocked as you. But besides this, what else? Could explain what happened? After our investigation, the whole story is clear now. That person first instantly killed everyone in the pharmacy, including John Yuzi, took everything and left through the back. Seems like some neighbors in the alley noticed something suspicious and got caught up in it too. Of course, there are a lot of questions, like the mysterious footprints in the pharmacy, or the witnesses who said the culprit looked like some country bumpkin on the run. But that doesn't matter. What matters is, this person can instantly kill a nascent soul cultivator. That's all we need to know. As for what comes next, Tongye City won't get involved anymore, so the calamity won't reach us. If you want to risk your life against the real culprit, take your battle out of our city. If even you won't step in, how could I dare keep investigating? At this point, I just have to swallow this loss. I never made enemies outside, and never angered anyone this strong. Why would he do this to me? If he really had a grudge, why not just come for me directly? Did you ever think? Maybe he wasn't after your life, but just wanted to warn you? The loss at this Hichun branch is something you'll have to explain to headquarters yourself.
Thanks.
Old Ma, you need to get stronger and smarter fast. There's no place for you in Faijo. I can't take you to the Imperial City. Once you stay behind, you'll have to survive on your own. Is that you? Haven't I told you many times? I'm not really into socializing. And I'm not interested in you guys either. Dude, I get what you're thinking. People your age, it's normal to hate dealing with people. But anything that exists in this world must have its reason. These are some braised pig's trotters we made. We brought you a few extra. Sorry to trouble you guys to come over. We were just passing by. Hey, bro, your horse looks pretty special. Is it a legendary spirit beast or something? Nah, just fed it some special herbs for 2 days. That's why it looks like this now. Hope you can, Master. I'm not anything special. I'm just a regular guy with some luck. Even so, you're already way ahead of us. We can't even tell how far you've gone. If you can just help us out a little, we'll pay any price. We'll serve you forever if you want. Is immortality really that tempting? I'm heading to the capital of Great CHU soon. Soon. This old horse has stuck with me for a long time. But I don't have anyone trustworthy to leave it with. No one I can really trust. Don't worry. We'll definitely take good care of your horse. Even if we starve, we'd never let your horse go hungry. Shun. This is to extend a mortal's life. Eat it, and you'll live to 150. Easy.
Thanks. Thanks.
So this is Africa, huh? What do you mean by that? This is my cabin. I paid 100,000 silver for it. First come, first served. You came late. It's not my problem. So you mean my 100,000 silver just goes down the drain? Are you gonna sleep in my bed? I'm actually pretty nice. What do you mean by that? Want to share a bed with me? Uh, what kind of move is this? Turns out you're not so simple either. 1,000 years of life and he still isn't dead. Let me see what you've got. Gotta give it my all, even with a rabbit. Guess I can't underestimate anyone anymore. Ooh, there's always some jerk, no matter where. This wine gourd refills itself. That's probably impossible. Must be that drunk guy from before. He must have filled it with a ton of booze. Must be that drunk guy from before. He must have filled it with a ton of booze. It's pretty handy, actually. No wonder it's the capital. These cloud platforms are the biggest I've ever seen. Uncle Master, Uncle Master. That old water ghost. Is he really passed out drunk in Africa or something? Set sail. Excuse me, have you seen an old drunk on this ship?
He always carries a red wine gourd.
The wine inside never runs out. Now that I'm in the capital, the first thing is to rent a place. Outsiders come to rent. Yeah. This is the only place I have left. If you want it, it's 5 silver a month. 5 silver a month? That's pricey. And it's just a side room. Can't I just rent the whole house? That's a normal price here in the capital. If you can't afford it, don't bother. Full house rental requires at least 5 years, and you have to pay everything up front. Fine, I'll take this room. With this pace. I should finish all the useful meds in about a month. Then, I'll have to get new resources for training. Do I have to go rob people again? Calm down. The capital isn't like other places. If I get caught, I'm done for. All tenants here, get out now. Pack your stuff.
Get out.
Who gives you the right to do this? We have a legit contract, and we paid. IHMP, I'm the owner of this house now, so I have the right to kick out you country bumpkins. Especially you too. You've been behind on rent forever. How do you still have the nerve to stay here? Yeah, but we have a contract. We even paid this month's rent on time. What contract? What contract? How would I know about that? After my husband died, to get rid of bad luck, I burned a lot of his stuff with him. You think burning your contract solves everything? Is that all it takes? Don't forget, we still have a copy. So this is what he's relying on? Better keep a low profile since we just got to the capital. Hey, you fat hag, look closely. See what's written here in black and white. Think you can deny this? What contract? I don't see anything. Let go of me. Looks to me like you guys snuck in while my husband wasn't looking. You're nothing but thugs and thieves who took over our house. I'm a kind woman, so I won't drag you to court. Pack up your stuff and get out. The contract is right here in my hands. Are you blind? Is that so? Is this really the house contract between you and my dead husband? Is this really your contract? It's too far away. I can't see clearly. Bring it over so I can take a look. You're the fool. And you think everyone else is too. Using the same tricks. Trying them on me again? If you want me to move, I might consider it. First, return the rent and deposit I already paid. Give it back tenfold. Then bow and apologize. Why are you all just standing there? I paid you to work, not to watch. Hurry up and get moving. Don't kill anyone. Just break his arms and legs first. I need to get revenge myself. So when you lose an argument, you resort to violence? Why is it like this everywhere? Why is the world so dark and dangerous? Why do good people like me always get caught up in such awful things? Kid, go to hell and complain there. People like you, outsiders, have no family or friends in the capital. Even if your body gets eaten by rats in a dirty ditch, nobody would care. Killing you won't cause any trouble. Next life, be smarter when you're born. Just stay in your own little village. Don't dream about coming to the capital again. This isn't some paradise for chasing your dreams. It's a hell that eats people alive. Zhou was already waiting impatiently. Dealing with these guys is as easy as a cat catching mice. What a shame. This is the capital after all. I have too many worries. Otherwise, I would have stayed out of it. I'm just too kind. People like me always get taken advantage of. Who knows how many people will trick me in the future? Who's here before the court? Who's here before the court? I, Liu Wang, the wretched wife, am present. A few days ago, my husband drowned by accident, leaving just me and my kid alone to survive. And for my child's future, I had to start sorting out my husband's property. Then I discovered we had a courtyard that some random outsiders from the city have taken over. My cousin tried to reason with them, but was brutally beaten. Even the distant relatives who spoke up for me were killed. Please, righteous magistrate, stand up for me. You look pale and gentle. Carry yourself with dignity. I thought you were extraordinary, but turns out you're just a vicious thug. Big bro, that's a pretty rash decision. You haven't even investigated yet. Then let's check it out. What's your name? Where do you live? How old are you? Why did you take over Liu Wang's house? And why did you dare kill people? I'm innocent, sir. I'm innocent, sir. When did I ever kill anyone? I'm just a small guy. Only had a scuffle with those strong men. They had knives and hooks, and were big and tough. They surrounded me looking like monsters. Even tried to slash me. I was terrified at the time, so I fought back. Guess my adrenaline kicked in, and I defeated them all. But I just couldn't control the force. You're lying. You killed them. That's a fact. There are corpses and plenty of witnesses. You can't deny it in front of the magistrate. Someone, bring out the bodies. Today I'm going to make you admit defeat. Am I really suffering injustice here today? Standing before the poor people you killed. What do you have to say for yourself? Of course I have something to say. I only hurt them. Their deaths have nothing to do with me. Bold criminal. How dare you argue like that in front of the magistrate? We had the coroner do a quick exam. He clearly told me. These two died from injuries you caused. That still isn't my fault. I only injured them. What really killed them was too much blood loss and worsening wounds. I knew how much force to use. I never meant to kill them. If they'd gotten timely treatment, they could have survived. They died because someone reacted too slowly and didn't help them in time. Please, honorable magistrate, see the truth. If I had thick skin like you, I'd have no trouble in politics. Good thing you're just a regular guy. If you ever got into cultivation and became an official, who knows how far you'd get in court, how many people you'd hurt. Sir, how could you say that? Take kids for example. If one pushes another and they fall, and decades later, the fallen one dies of old age, does their family get to sue the other kid for murder? Enough. Drag him out right now and execute him. So you took bribes from the start. You never planned to judge fairly, from the very beginning. Bold criminal, even at death's door, you dare accuse the magistrate? The county lord is a good man. He found eternal peace himself. He still does good deeds, thinking of you as his good brothers. Is it really worth it? For one house, so many died. All right, here in the county court. Seems there's more going on than I know. How dare you kill so many of our Dragon Tiger gang brothers? The boss won't let you off. Don't be so hostile. Think about it. You didn't kill me, only because you want to get information from me. Don't expect to get anything out of me. I won't tell you a thing. Why bother? You're just a small-time thug. How much do you even make a month? Why risk your life like this? Think carefully. Is that Dragon Tiger gang? Really worth dying to keep secrets for? Of course not. I just don't want you to succeed. You ruined me like this, making me useless for life. For the rest of my days, I can only lie in bed as a cripple. Even if my family still wants me, the enemies I've made over the years will miss this chance. I will surely die, and horribly so, and it'll likely drag my family down too. And all of this is all thanks to you. Even if I tell you what I know, I'll still die. So why should I tell you? You won't get anything from me. Fool. I already know you're with the Dragon Tiger gang. Do you really think you're the only way for me to get info? Can't I just ask someone else? It's time to end this. Actually, I'm not a full-time landlord. But supporting King Yun's studies costs a lot of money. I'm getting old, can't do heavy labor, and can't make big money. So I had to rent out one of our rooms. Young man, you'll stay in this room. Eat with us like family, don't be shy. This is my son, King Yun. Doesn't he look like a scholar? I heard the imperial exam standards have changed now. Poetry and essays don't matter anymore. From now on, anyone who wants to be an official must be a flying, magic-wielding immortal. Is studying upstairs really useful anymore? King Yun? Is this true? Oh dear, what should we do? I spent so much money on your books, and now they're useless. With your weak body, you can't do hard labor. How will you support yourself in the future? Dad, don't worry yet. It's not that bad. Great, see, you did get a massive opportunity. Allowing it to transition from a normal dynasty to a cultivation realm. The court does require all officials to be cultivators. But right now, great, CHU hasn't fully transformed yet. It's still in transition. During this transition, there are ways to adapt and move forward. A cultivation realm has its own standards and path to rise. Don't worry. Your son has already figured it all out. Last year, I had someone test my affinity, confirming I can walk the path of cultivation. As long as I can, get good grades in the exams, and get noticed by the examiner immortals, I can enter the Hanlin Academy to study immortal arts. Then I will naturally become a cultivator and join the court as an official. So my King Yun is going to be a grand immortal lord? Is that how it is? It seems the situation in Great CHU is more complex than I thought. This time frame is normal. For mortals, it's 7 or 8 generations of family history. For a mortal dynasty, it's enough to go through its entire history, from beginning to end. But for long-lived cultivators and cultivation nations, this time is just a blink of an eye. For those old monsters who first started cultivation, it might even be just the length of one meditation retreat. They won't think it's slow. They'll find it fast and a pleasant surprise. By normal dynasty standards, Great CHU should have fallen long ago. But since transitioning to a cultivation realm, Not only is it fine, it has become even stronger, expanding outward like crazy every year. Under such conditions, internal conflicts must be extremely sharp. If it weren't for the fact that great use high-end power is just too strong, it would have been overthrown long ago. So what if conflicts are huge? Without enough power, so-called hatred and anger are just a joke. That's just how the world is. Survival of the fittest. Lee King-yoon lacks vision. He can't see the bigger picture. When the whole CEO dynasty is cultivator-based, won't strong masters rise from among those who are now suffering and oppressed? When they grow strong and gain power and a voice, won't they settle all past scores? When that time comes, can the CHU dynasty still survive? Can they still suppress them? I still need to get stronger. What a hassle. Rejuvenation Pharmacy, Prince Rong's Mansion, Underground Auction, Herb Pavilion, and Blue Blood Arena. These famous imperial capital structures and groups are actually right next to each other. And they look like local staff, moving frequently between places. Under these conditions, if one goes down, the others will notice the anomaly in less than a minute. Then they'll investigate and attack together. In that case, I might be the one who ends up dead. Should I really retire from this life and live honestly? To make money. I finally started doing proper work. The shop isn't far from the Lee family's courtyard. I'm selling the wine saved up in the drunkard's gourd. How much wine is actually in there? I have no idea. How long this business can last? I have no clue either. The first month I barely had any customers. But business slowly got better. All thanks to the good wine drunk dog poured in. Now I have more and more regulars. That's how it should be. Once the business gets going, life will only get better. It's like the gourd space is separated in parts. I can't control it with spiritual power. I can only let it randomly give me wine. This amber-colored wine isn't ordinary. Turns out it's spiritual wine. Cultivators drink this stuff. I can't sell it. Better save it for myself. Life was peaceful. But things outside started to get chaotic. Seriously, what are the odds? One side's the old street thugs who collect protection fees. The other side is actually the Longhu gang. Weren't they based in Ping'an County? Why are they in Jingfu County now? You used to pay someone else. Now this street belongs to our Longhu gang, so pay up again. Lots of brothers got hurt or killed lately. 4 gangs lost men. Gotta collect more money for compensation. Hey, you sell wine, right? Brother Hong, maybe you don't know. This wine shop is pretty famous. I heard some rich families regularly send people here to place orders. Even wealthy families give their stamp of approval. Then I definitely have to try it. Hey kid, what do you think you're doing? If you want a drink, pay up first. No drinking for free. Haha. Kid, are you out of your mind? You. Me drinking your wine is you getting my respect. In this world, even if you want peace, it never lasts. Just taught folks here how to behave. Now I have to set the rules for the Longhu gang. Cut him down. Finally, they get it. This is way more than they bargained for. Immortal Master, please spare us. We won't dare ever again. Maybe. I've just always been a hopeless bleeding heart. Better a short pain than a long one. I'm too soft-hearted. I just can't stand seeing people suffer in front of me. Yeah. Honestly, this might be a good thing for Brother Hong. Let me go, please. I'll never dare again. I was gonna spare you. And have you lead me to the Longhu gang again? But I didn't expect. You'd be such a useless coward, scared stiff by something this small. I can take you. I can show you the way, as long as you let me live. No need. I find you dirty. And you stink too. Can't help it. I'm just too kind-hearted. Boss Shao, are you heading to the Longhu gang? Young hero Joe?
It's me.
That's right. I know where the Longhu gang HQ is. I can have someone take you. Sure. This is my nephew. He'll show you the way. I'll take care of the bodies and the mess here. Thanks a lot. It's a trade. He's letting me vent my anger. I'm helping him get back at the Longhu gang. Didn't expect that. Jiao's pretty tough after all. A guy like him would willingly run a tiny wine shop. He's definitely got a story. So this is the Tiger Dragon Gang headquarters. Thanks, you can head back now. Stop right there. Stop. Who are you? I just need to talk with them about some really important stuff. You're just a small-time merchant, and you actually want a face-to-face with our boss? I really don't get what you find so funny. If you've got time to laugh, go inside and let him know I'm here. What do you want to talk about? Who do you represent? Are you here to ask us to cut your protection fee? Hey, what are you doing? Who told you to shut the door? Death curse activated. The air slices with a sharp sound. Slashing everywhere. If this were before, I'd be in real danger by now. But things are different for me now. You're tougher than I thought. It's no wonder you dare come alone to take me on. Tiger Dragon Gang. What kind of spell was that? I've never seen anything like it. No one's ever stopped my flying sword before. You... What the hell are you? Come on, look me in the eye. See if you can handle death. How's that possible? It really is a cultivator's flying sword. Not bad, not bad. No wonder it's a cultivator's sword. Boss! What grudge do we have with you, anyway? Why'd you have to kill the boss? No reason. He just tried to kill me first. He brought this on himself. No one can save him now. Heaven may forgive fate, but you can't escape what you've done yourself. Relax. I have a great reputation for being merciful. I won't let you stay this sad for much longer. I'll send you down there too, so you can join your beloved boss. Please have mercy. We've all got our own grudges and debts, right? Whoever crossed you, go after them, not me, okay? I've got nothing to do with this. What are you pulling that face for? Weren't you and your boss super close? Aren't you here to get revenge? I was just acting, ma'am. Isn't this just how it works in the underworld? You gotta look loyal in moments like this. That way, Boss Shin will notice you more. How was I supposed to know you'd be so straightforward? Didn't even offer to make me surrender? Went straight to killing. I really don't like mind games. Especially from the weak. From now on, 1 means 1. 2 means 2. If you try any tricks again, I can't promise I'll even listen to your excuses. Got it. From now on, I'll work hard under you. I've put a mark on you. I can control your fate with a single thought. Fair enough. That's how it should be. Tell me about yourself and the Tiger Dragon gang. I'm Xiaohu, just a nobody. The one who just died was my sworn brother Zhang Long. We're both outsiders who came to the capital, trying to scrape by as freelance cultivators. Things are just too rough for guys like us here. Life in the capital is way too harsh for freelancers. We had no choice. Forming a gang and picking on regular people was the only way to live. The name Tiger Dragon came from our own names. You sound almost like you want pity. Bullying the weak, afraid of the strong, and you think that's fair? How come you can't mess with the nobles? But you think hurting commoners will help you? Honestly, yeah. This is the capital. A lot of stuff that looks ordinary here is actually super valuable. Some things might even become legendary treasures. It all comes down to chance. Even though our luck isn't great, we've still found a few things over the years. Like that little sword you're holding. Otherwise, small-timers like us would never pick up such refined sword techniques. Zhang Long, that guy would have never gotten a flying sword like that either. Neither of us would have leveled up to the 9th key stage so fast. Keep going. I want to hear more. Explain this to me. How does running a gang, shaking people down, and charging fees actually help with cultivation? It's Ya Hongying. You really don't know. Should I know? Enough small talk. Explain now. Here's how it is. The great CHU dynasty wants to level up, from a regular country to a cultivation nation. There's a lot of details to that. And the capital is the key to everything. The country's evolution and upgrade. All start from the capital and spread out. There's a flow of energy here we can't even sense. This energy will spark dragon veins, give rise to heroes, and create lots of talented cultivators. It will also generate rare treasures and chances. Even those everyday things around houses might be hiding valuables. If you have an eye for finding what's special, you can unlock them and get the hidden opportunities inside. That could be cultivation manuals, or magic weapons, or all sorts of divine items. You mean all the good spots and lucky places were already grabbed by the big shots? So freelance cultivators like you could only crowd into the bad areas, form gangs, and pick on regular folks while fighting other freelancers for scraps? You've got it exactly right. Actually, we're even worse off than that. Those big sects and families are way too greedy. It used to be they ate the meat, and we got the soup. Now they won't even leave us the scraps. Every gang that still exists in the capital pretty much has their backing. We're all their agents. We might be a big deal in front of regular folks, but to the bigwigs, we're just grunt workers. Any chance or treasures we find, we have to offer to them first. We only get what's left after they're done picking through. Yeah. It's Marquis Jiangning. So it was him. No wonder your gang's keeping a low profile. But that's in the past now. Soon, there might not even be a gang. The Marquis's people are ruthless. They only buy you out. They don't do partnerships. And they hate losing control. If they find out you forced your way in, they won't let it slide. What are you thinking? Since they won't accept it, just don't let them know. That's impossible. Zhang Long is the chief. I'm second in command. Most of the time, he deals with the Marquis's estate. Sometimes we both go. They only accept this setup. They care about hierarchy. It must be clear. We can't bypass Zhang Long. And talk to them directly, let alone win their trust. If Zhang Long is gone for long, they will get suspicious. Ordinary tricks won't fool them. Cultivators are very sharp, and they have spiritual sense. Who said I'm going to disguise as Zhang Long? Just tell them directly. You and Zhang Long had a turf war, and you wiped Zhang Long out. From now on, you're the new chief. Just ask for their support. Wait, what? You guys run a gang. Infighting. And underlings taking over happen all the time. Especially since you're rogue cultivators. This is totally normal for your kind. I'm sure they'll understand. What if they don't, and won't support me? What if they kill me on the spot? Don't worry about it. I'll face them with you. If they don't play along, then I'll just kill them too. Take you with me, and go off the grid. I really hope they play along then. Cut the crap. Now deal with anyone who knows too much and won't fall in line. Win some over, crush the rest. Secure your position as the new chief. Then send word to the Marquis. Have them come over? Act first, explain later. They won't be able to complain. Win over some of the men, divide the rest, and crush the holdouts. Go tell them. Chief Zhang is hosting a feast tonight. Have them all come back. and tell them no weapons allowed. Despicable. A level 9 expert like you, dealing with small fries like us, actually poison the wine. Whether it's the dead Jianglong or his loyalists, they no longer matter. Even if tonight's plan failed, and they all rebelled against Hua Lai, I could easily suppress them all. Tonight's show. What do you think of it, Manager Zhao? You're very capable, Chief Shao. This act first explain later move has left this old servant stunned. You think you're big now, Chief Xiao. You don't care about the estate anymore. If that's the case, there's nothing left to say. From now on, our roads part, we go our separate ways. I'd like to see, without the estate's help, how far you can lead this gang. Oh, Manager Zhao, don't say that. Not even in 100 years would I dare act big before you. For our gang to get this far, both Zhang Long and I knew very well. Our own hard work is bullshit. It's all thanks to the estate's favor. I'm just a rogue cultivator, a common thug. How would I dare go solo? You don't dare? I think you're very daring. Without the estate's consent, and without any prior notice, you dared to kill Zhang Long and take his place, and you slaughtered his men right in front of me. Zhao Hu, you've got some nerve. You exaggerate, elder. Zhang Long and I are rogue cultivators. Isn't it normal for us to fall out? We're in a gang, in this kind of environment. Turf wars are bound to happen. Actually, to the estate, whoever becomes the chief, makes no difference. It doesn't matter. What really matters is that the gang survives and continues to grow. So if the new chief is stronger and more capable, then none of it matters. By that logic, it doesn't matter who sits. In my manager position, what matters is that they serve the estate loyally. Manager Zhao, let's not be difficult. We're all adults here. Over a dead man, ruining the estate's big plans, is something we can't afford. I know some things about you and Zhang Long. Just help me secure my place as chief. Really? Think this through. Zhang Long paid me monthly tribute. If you double that monthly, will you have anything left? Deal. Well now, Xiao Zhao. Look at you. We both work for the estate. Of course I'll put in a good word. No need to be so formal. It's only right. You're old enough to be my father. My father died early, and I couldn't show my respect. Let me make up for it with you. The protector's task is done. Good, good. Don't worry, I'll take care of this. Nice acting. That guy is no joke.
Indeed.
As far as I know, even as level 9 key refiners, Zhang Long's power and weapons were far superior. Yet in the end, he got through unscathed and took the chief seat, while Zhang Long died miserably. Zhao Hu has both brains and brawn. I wasn't talking about Xiao Hu. Not Zhao Hu. Who then? The kid standing next to Zhao Hu, looking like a regular gang member. Once we got close to him, we were in his domain. Every move was watched. If a fight broke out, he'd have the upper hand. I wasn't even sure I could get you out alive. That's why, when Zhao Hu forced you to sit and negotiate, I didn't lash out or back you up. Seems my godson is indeed clever. He thinks just like me. We both brought an expert disguised as an underling by our side. Don't worry. As long as he's my godson and still needs me, the stronger he is, the better for us. I hope so. If we really pay this steward this much monthly, though we can manage. At this rate, we won't even get any leftovers. In this situation, we still have to keep the gang running and training. Isn't that a losing business? What's the rush? Don't you still need your dear godfather to do things for you now? Just kill him once the job is done.
Any changes?
Yes. A huge change happened in the gang tonight. Acting first and reporting later. This is ignoring the Marquis's mansion completely. Seems these rogue cultivators are too wild and don't know the rules. This leader position, it's only his if I give it to him. If I don't give it, he can't take or steal it. Tell me, how much did Zhao Hu bribe you with?
It's all here.
You insisted on protecting this Zhao Hu, so you must be able to control him. If this ungrateful dog bites us in the future, you will feed the dogs with him. It worked. The mansion actually recognized me as the leader. Great. I can finally start my plan officially. A plan? Officially start? Weren't the previous things plans? Yes. But those were just paving the way for my real goal. They weren't my core plan. Open it and see. Foundation pill? This is actually a foundation pill. I don't believe it. Then open it and see. Incredible. It really is a foundation pill. And there are 3 of them. Can it be opened? A cultivator's storage ring is deeply bound to its owner. Generally speaking, the higher the quality, the harder to open. Even under control, the gang couldn't crack it. Strong cultivators with high cultivation can open low-quality rings. But if a low-level cultivator meets a high-quality ring, originally belonging to a master, it takes time and constant grinding. If you were to open this one, which belonged to a nascent soul master, how long would it take? Nascent soul?
I'm afraid until my life ends.
I still couldn't open it.
However, that's only if my life in cultivation.
Stay stuck at key condensation level 9. If I can reach foundation establishment, there's hope I can open it in my lifetime. If my cultivation gets stronger and my realm gets higher, the opening speed will also fast track. Then practice on these low-quality ones first. During this process, don't slack on your own cultivation. As for foundation pills and resources, as long as you are loyal and contribute, I won't forget your service. Do you know why I went through all this trouble? To help you secure the leader position? Because I look honest. And you want to groom me? Because I want to make a big move. These things are useless in my hands. I need to use your identity and power to circulate these goods out. Are we selling all of these? For us, the benefits are massive. Not to mention the stall rental fees. More importantly, from now on, whenever rogue cultivators find good stuff, most will sell it here. We will know first, and naturally buy it first. That's good, but it brings more trouble. Thanks for keeping things in order, boss. Without you here, the gang in Ghost Street would have been ruined. Then let's just fight. Let's fight. Keep expanding the gang. Only then will you have prestige in their eyes and surpass Zhang Luo. Meanwhile, kill a bunch of them ruthlessly, so they know you're not to be messed with. Xiaohu, you go too far. I acted like a gentleman and didn't attack you while your gang was weak from infighting. Yet you dare to attack me? A sleeping tiger is still a tiger. Did you think I was an easy target? Oh, I know exactly what you are. Whether you're easy or not, you'll find out today. Xiaohu, you refused the easy way out and walked right into hell. Don't think of leaving today. Be buried here with your gang. Kill. But if we leave it alone, I will definitely be replaced next. When the mansion's men fully control the gang, will they still tolerate me? Compared to an uncontrollable leader like me, propping up a puppet is much easier and more acceptable to them. Don't worry too much. These are common issues in development, without making the Marquis feel that he has total control of the gang. How would he invest more in it? Don't worry, you still have me. Those people have been marked by me. Their lives are in my hands. If they dare cross the line, I won't let them leave alive. When I first heard the news, I couldn't believe it either. But we can't help it. That's just the fact. What kind of guy is this Zhaohu? The news is all over town. Even the Marquis of Jiangning can't ignore it. My lord, your mansion got a real ruthless character this time. You're joking, all of you. About the Hu Mansion and Long Hu Gang. Let's keep doing things as we are now. Orders from Hu Mansion. From now on, we'll just help Zhao Hu manage the gang. Don't worry, sir. I won't slack off cracking the storage ring. Starting today, you two are now the second and third vice leaders. We'll work together to crack JP's storage ring. I can finally stop time training. Now I'm at key refining level 10. This foundation pills is for you. Thank you, sir. Once I reach full mastery of level 10 key refining, I'll break through to foundation establishment. Life's getting more stable now. It's peaceful. Even the rogue cultivators looking for shortcuts are gone. Another dull day. Even the cheap storage rings are breaking. Looks like we're almost free. Just wait a few more days. Then I'll bring out a slightly better batch of storage rings. For them, a quieter life isn't so bad. Peace means less risk. Now I can finally relax a bit and actually enjoy an immortal's normal life. These past days, I've let go of anxiety and impatience. I'm immortal anyway. My life is never ending. No need to rush at all. Even if I take it slow, step by step, I'll become unbeatable one day. It's been over a year since I came to the capital. I haven't used pills in a long time, but I can still feel my mind and body getting stronger. These two methods, the Yi root technique and longevity art, complement each other. So as long as I keep practicing, even without big pills, my progress is still steady. Both my mind and body feel more powerful. The progress is slow, but with my endless lifespan, it's basically nothing. Nobody here for 4 weeks. Great chance to try sword flight. Nice, not bad. Short distance, but I can fly now at least. After confirming over and over during this time, my Yi root technique and longevity art are completely different from the mainstream immortal arts. At least from what I know in my experience. I can't find a way to combine them. So I can't use them for normal sword flight. I have to wrap it with my mental energy to activate its internal power, then use it to fly and attack. But the moment it leaves my mental zone,
It drops right down.
loses all control. That fires me up. I'm heading in first. Dad, Zhou Yi.
I'm off.
Sir, just calm down. Getting anxious won't help at all. The exam goes on for 3 full days. Let's just go back and wait for news. How can I not worry? This King Yun exam affects our whole Lee family's future and hope. He said he's confident. But 3 days in the exam must be rough. Right away, I decided never to study again. King Yun. Dad. Even now, thinking back to that exam experience, it all feels unreal. Like everything was a dream. Just like a dream, right? How did the exam go? I can't say I'll be top scorer, but I'm sure I made it into the Hanlin Academy. Lee King-yoon, come with me. No need to worry, everyone. They're just testing my bone structure. It's now a required part of the exam. If your roots aren't good, it doesn't matter how amazing your essays are, how impressive your writing, or how much the examiner likes you. You won't make the list. If your roots are outstanding, they can even give you extra points. Don't worry, I got my bones checked already. No problem for me. If I'm at this stage, that means I already passed the written part. Gotta throw a party today. King Yuan has really made it. Everyone, celebrate with us. The results will be out in a few days. Then I'll start my training at Hanlin Academy. I might not be back for a long time. Aren't you going to tell me your real reason? What do you mean by that? Isn't it true? You've been in the capital, living in this house for nearly a year and a half. All this time. First you kept to yourself. Then you opened a tavern for work. Then you suddenly closed it. Started acting mysterious. Nobody knows what you do, or where your money comes from. Bottom line, you pay high rent here every month. My gut says, you clearly have other reasons for being here. I'm leaving soon, and my dad will be here by himself. I don't want him living with someone shady, whose motives are unclear. If you really want to know my reason, maybe I just want to see how far you can go. You seem like someone with potential. What do you mean by that? You think getting into Hanlin Academy is the end? That's it? Number. This is just the beginning. Go on. For the Lee family, you've made the biggest contribution. You've taken an ordinary Lee family and turned them into a cultivating family. Just that alone is enough for your own chapter in our family history. You deserve your own page. But is that really enough? Even among cultivators, there's still status and hierarchy. Just stepping onto this path doesn't make you immortal. During this time, I've also learned a bit about Hanlin Academy. I must say, the CHU Dynasty Royals are quite generous, giving a poor kid like you a chance. But the chance is slim. There are too many people at the academy, and cultivation takes endless resources to achieve anything. So the annual resources from the court may seem massive and endless, but split among everyone, it's peanuts. Not nearly enough for practice and living. Since the academy's founding, it's been 17 years. The first batch of students who entered are only at level 7 of key refining now. Do you know what that means? In the cultivation world, they are just low-level cannon fodder, no better than beasts. They might look tough to commoners, But that's about it. Why are you telling me this? Can you help me go further?
Of course I can.
Every month.
Besides your academy allowance, you'll get extra resources from me. This will make you stand out from your peers, despite your mediocre talent, and win more support from the academy. You'll catch the court's eye and rise higher in politics. Of course, there is no free lunch.
Every gift
Already has a price tag on it. Right now, you're in no position to pay me back. But if you do succeed later and reach a certain height, I'll ask for my return and tell you what to do. A fair deal,
I accept.
just like that. No second thoughts? What if what I ask you to do goes against all morals? Aren't you afraid I'm a bad person? My old stone lion once told me, if you want to survive in politics, you must first empty your morals. A highly moral gentleman is destined to get nowhere in office. He won't even save his reputation. He'll end up nailed to the pillar of shame, written into history, as a corrupt official hated by all. Even if he never did those things, and truly wanted to save the people. Understood. I guess I overestimated your morals. I'll wait and see how far a shameless, unscrupulous guy like you can go. Hey, Lee King-yoon made the list. Dad, I'm heading to the academy. Go ahead. Make our Lee family proud. Brother Lee is a pillar of strength. He has a bright future ahead. Is something wrong, fellow Doeist? Nothing. It's none of your business. I wonder where this wine came from. Do you like it, brother? I can give it to you. No need. I just need to know its origin. Let me ask you, where did you get the wine served today? How much do we have left? Replying to young master, this wine was bought in Jingfu County, from a shop on Foxdale Street. The prince loved it when he tried it, so he bought a lot at once. Over the years, only 30 jars are left. With today's banquet, less than 10 jars remain in the cellar. The shop on Foxdale Street. The owner who vanished over a year ago. No brewing, yet an endless supply. How strange it was. Could it really be him? He actually crossed the Huyan sect? How did he dare? How could he? How is there so little left? Since my dad likes it. And it's truly good wine. Couldn't you buy some more? You old dog, are you blind, deaf? Or is your brain filled with water? I wanted to, sir. But that shop closed down. Over a year ago, the owner vanished. We can't buy it even if we want to. I searched the whole city and never found anything like it. Steward, tell me more about that wine shop. Did they only sell this one wine? Not really. The owner was very strange. He changed the wine every now and then. As for the old wines, no matter the profit or how much guests offered,
He'd never sell them again.
do you know how he brewed it?
Where did his wine come from? Did you ever see him brew?
Number.
I saw none of that. The shop had no brewing equipment. Just a few large jars. No matter how much was sold, the next day, the jars would be full again, ready to be sold. So it really is true. Is there a problem, brother? Something's off about that shop. It's more than just suspicious. Could you take me to see the shop? Young prince. Buying so much wine couldn't be done by the steward alone. In your manner, there must be others who know about that shop. Why not bring them out to talk to us? Sure, I can do that. But if the Huyen sect brothers find out that they just left, and we are immediately looking into that shop, they might be displeased. If they blame you for it, you can put all the blame on me.
It's just minor curiosity.
They can't really do anything to me. My apologies, everyone. This was meant to be a friendly gathering, but it turned out like this and ruined your mood for today's matter. I apologize to you all. Some other day, I will host another feast, and I won't disappoint you. We will have a great time then. Why does Huyen sect care so much about wine? Brother, since you joined the sect late, you never met our wine fanatic uncle. So even if you drank the banquet wine, you wouldn't notice anything. But I did. Brother, are you sure the shop is related to Uncle Nine? The one who disappeared 2 years ago? Is it really him? Yes, I'm certain.
He used to play tricks on me.
And I've drunk from his gourd. The wine at the feast is one of the hundreds of wines stored in Uncle's gourd. Even though our uncle kept this kind of wine in his gourd, that doesn't mean he's the only one in the world who could have it. Aren't you jumping to conclusions, senior brother? No. You're just being too naive. Our dear uncle is definitely not a good person. Every time he finds good wine, he always takes it by force and pours it into his own wine gourd. Then he forces people to talk, demanding their brewing recipes, and wipes out their families, just to make sure he's the only one who can taste it, and the only one who can make it. Only after that does he let things go. Let alone the wine we had today.
His place of origin?
Is a place tens of thousands of miles from the CHU kingdom. Even if not all the brewers back then died, and one passed the recipe down, there's no way it could make its way here to CHU kingdom in just a few decades. Even if someone happened to brew the same wine, that still doesn't explain the wine shop owner's other weird things, putting all the weird stuff together. I can pretty much guess this person definitely used some trick to get Uncle's wine gourd, then made money selling the wine inside. So what you're saying is, Uncle Juchi has died? No idea. But that wine gourd was his absolute favorite thing. He'd never let it go. If he were still alive, there's no way he'd let his treasure end up in someone else's hands. And no way he'd let someone sell his wine either. But our uncle was a full-on Nasan soul expert. Someone like him, coming to one of the new territories of CHU Kingdom, was routine business for him? Who could take him out? The CHU Kingdom and the area around it
is nothing but wild and barren land. If Uncle really did die, then whoever killed him and got his gourd has to be stronger than he was. We're just a bunch of weaklings at foundation stage. Going after him is basically suicide. We should at least send word to the sect first. Let the old monsters there back us up. Then it's still not too late to look into it. I get why you're worried. But honestly, it's probably unnecessary. If the wine shop owner really killed Uncle and is stronger than him with his level, would he really bother sneaking around just to run a wine shop in some small town and sell wine?